What up, everyone? Mr. Downtown Melo. You're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Orlando for Tuesday, May 21st, 2024, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Raymelo, that's REYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. A24 is giving a glimpse of the new film The Smashing Machine. The studio shared a first look photo for the movie Tuesday that features actor and wrestler Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. The Smashing Machine is a sports biopic exploring the life and career of wrestler and mixed martial arts icon Mark Kerr, a two-time UFC heavyweight tournament champion. The film is written and directed by Benny Safdie, a filmmaker known for co-writing and directing Uncut Gems with his brother Joshua Safdie. Emily Blunt, who previously collaborated with Johnson on the 2021 film Jungle Cruise, will play Kerr's wife Dawn Staples. The Smashing Machine is financed and produced by A24. A24's Noah Sacco previously said, Dwayne and Benny are singular talents, and their shared vision for Mark's inspiring story is electrifying. We're deeply honored to have their trust as collaborators in bringing this incredibly special project to life. Kerr was the subject of the HBO documentary The Smashing Machine, which explored his career and struggles with substance abuse. Netflix is teasing the new film Trigger Warning. The streaming service shared a trailer for the movie Tuesday featuring Jessica Alba. Trigger Warning is an action thriller written by John Braccato, Josh Olson, and Haley Gross, and directed by Molly Surya. Alba stars as Parker, a Special Forces commando who returns to her hometown after her father's sudden death. The official synopsis reads, now the owner of a family bar, Parker reconnects with her former boyfriend-turned-sheriff Jesse, played by Mark Webber, his hot-tempered brother Elvis, played by Jake Weary, and their powerful father, Senator Swan, played by Anthony Michael Hall, as she looks to understand what actually happened to her dad. Parker's search for answers quickly goes south, and she soon finds herself at odds with the violent gang running rampant in her hometown. The cast also includes Tone Bell as Spider, a hacker, and Parker's covert ops partner, and Gabriel Basso as Mike, a connected local dealer. The trailer shows Parker take on a chainsaw-wielding gang member. Netflix previously shared first-look photos for the film. Trigger Warning premieres June 21st. Paramount Plus announced Tuesday that Holly Hunter will star in the series Star Trek Starfleet Academy. Hunter will play the captain and chancellor of the Academy. Starfleet Academy introduces a new cast of cadets training to become the crew of a starship, like Captain Kirk and Picard's crew. Paramount Plus announced Starfleet Academy in March 2023. Production will begin this summer. Alex Kurtzman and Noga Landau will showrun. Kurtzman is the creator of Paramount Plus's streaming Star Trek universe, including Discovery, Picard, and Strange New Worlds. He also co-wrote 2009's film Star Trek and 2013 Star Trek Into the Darkness. Landau created the CW Nancy Drew and Tom Swift. An Academy Award winner for the piano, Hunter starred in Broadcast News, Raising Arizona, Home for the Holidays, 13, Batman vs. Superman, Dawn of Justice, and more. On television, she starred in Saving Grace, Mr. Mayor, Top of the Lake, and Succession. Netflix is teasing the final season of Sweet Tooth. The streaming service shared a trailer for the season 3 of the post-apocalyptic fantasy drama Tuesday. Sweet Tooth is based on the Jeff Lemire comic book series of the same name. The show takes place in the post-apocalyptic world where a viral pandemic known as the Sick wiped out most of humanity and gave rise to the birth of hybrids, half human, half animal beings. Christian Convery stars as Gus, a young half-human, half-deer boy searching for his mother Birdie, played by Emmy Zemetz, with the help of a former hybrid hunter, Tommy Jeppard, played by Nonso Anozi. Season 3 will see Gus and Tommy continue their journey to Alaska, content with warlord Helen Zahn, played by Rosalind Chow, and her daughter Rosie, played by Kelly Marie Tran, who seek to eradicate hybrids. Showrunner Jim Mickle told Netflix Tadum, it's another road trip story like Season 1, but in a very different light. Season 3 is an Arctic story with exciting new adventures and what we hope will be a satisfying conclusion to this epic tale. Gus is going to see a side of the world and humanity that he didn't see in Season 1 and 2. The cast also includes Adil Qatar, Stephania LaVey-Owen, Alizia Villani, Cara Gee, and Yakshan Dalabaveye. Netflix previously released a teaser trailer for Season 3. The final season premieres June 6. Industry will return for a third season in August. HBO shared first look photos for an August 11th premiere date for Season 3 on Tuesday. Game of Thrones actor Kit Harington joins the cast along with Sarah Goldberg, Myron Peach, Andrew Cavill, Roger Barclay, Fadi Zayed, and Fiona Button. Returning stars include Mahila, Marisa Abela, Harry Lotte, Ken Yeong, Connor McNeil, Sagar Radia, Indy Lewis, Adam LaVey, Sarah Parrish, Trevor White, Elena Sorrell, and Ifran Shamil. Harrington is best known for playing Jon Snow on the HBO series Game of Thrones. Industry is a drama series created, written, and executive produced by Mickey Down and Conran Kay. The show follows a group of young bankers as they forge their identities within the pressures of the cooker environment and sex and drug-fueled blitz of International Bank Parapoint and Company's London office. Season 3 opens with Parapoint looking to the future and taking a big bet on ethical investing. Industry Season 3 will consist of 8 episodes and premiere August 11th at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on HBO. The episodes will also be available to stream on Max. The series first premiered in November 2020 and aired its second season in 2022. Amazon is teasing the new series My Lady Jane. Prime Video shared a trailer for the show Tuesday featuring Emily Batter, Edward Bluemel, and Jordan Peters. My Lady Jane is based on the Cynthia Hand, Brody Ashton, and Jodi Meadows novel of the same name. The series reimagines the fate of Lady Jane Grey, a Batter, a young Tudor noblewoman who ruled as Queen of England for 9 days before being beheaded in 1553. The official description reads, at the center of the swashbuckling new series is the brilliant and headstrong Jane, who is shocked to be crowned queen and finds herself the target of nefarious villains and coming for the crown and her head. My Lady Jane is an epic tale of true love and high adventure. My Lady Jane is created by Gemma Burgess, who served as a showrunner and executive producer with Meredith Glynn. Jamie Babbitt directs 5 of the 8 episodes. The cast includes Bluemel as Guilford Dudley, Peters as King Edward, Dominic Cooper as Lord Seymour, Anna Chandler as Lady Frances Grey, Rob Brydon as Lord Dudley, and Jim Broadbent as the Duke of Leicester. My Lady Jane premieres June 27th on Prime Video. Paramount has announced its contemporary western Yellowstone is once again filming in Montana. Created by Taylor Sheridan, the show is expected to air the second half of its 5th season in November. The cast list has not been disclosed, leaving fans to wonder if lead Kevin Costner, who previously confirmed he would not be returning because of scheduling conflicts, might have had a change of heart about sticking with the popular project until the end. Previous seasons of Yellowstone starred Costner, Kelly Riley, Luke Hauser, Wes Bentley, and Luke Grimes. The synopsis for the show says Yellowstone chronicles a Dutton family who controls the largest contiguous cattle ranch in the United States. Amid shifting alliances, unsolved murders, open wounds, and hard-earned respect, the ranch is in constant conflict with those it borders, an expanding town, an Indian reservation, and America's first national park. The mid-season finale airs January 2023. Shooting was delayed due to Costner's schedule, as well as the month-long writers and actors strike. The hit series 1883 and 1923 are prequels that follow earlier generations of the Dutton family. Horizon and America's Saga, a movie Costner starred in and directed, premiered at the Cannes Film Festival in France during the weekend. It is expected to be followed by 2 sequels. Pixar Animation Studios laid off 14% of its workforce, about 175 of its 1,300 workers, and has no plans to rehire them, the studio announced on Tuesday. The workers affected by the layoffs were notified Tuesday, Pixar's president Jim Morris said in a note to employees. The downsizing was expected since the start of the year, but was less than predicted. Prior estimates placed the percentage of effective workers at 20% and about 260 workers. The layoffs are the largest in Pixar's history, but don't affect its upper management. Lucasfilms created Pixar in 1979 to serve as its graphic wings, but Apple's Steve Jobs helped spin it off into its own corporation in 1986 and was its majority shareholder. Disney bought Pixar in 2006 and recently used it to create content for the Disney Plus streaming platform while under the leadership of Bob Chapek, who was Disney's CEO for about 3 months towards the end of 2022. When Disney tried to return to the big screen, its $200 million spinoff of Toy Story called Lightyear flopped at the box office. So did the 2020 theatrical release of Onward, which partially was suffered due to the onset of COVID-19 pandemic. Current Disney CEO Bob Iger returned to his former leadership position in November of 2022. Iger says there's too much competition among streaming services and demand quality theatrical releases over quantity intent for Disney's streaming services. The lone bright light is Pixar's recent pass is Elemental, which generated about $500 million in box office receipts last year and is popular on Disney streaming platforms. Pixar is releasing Inside Out 2 on June 14th and has plans to release ELO in 2025 and Toy Story 5 in 2026. Elvis Presley's Graceland mansion in Memphis is scheduled for a foreclosure auction Thursday, but his granddaughter is fighting back with the lawsuit alleging fraud. A Shelby County Courthouse notice says the mansion and its property will be auctioned and sold to the highest bidder. Elvis's daughter, Lisa Marie Presley, allegedly used the mansion as collateral to secure a $3.8 million loan in 2018. She didn't repay the loan before dying in January 2023. Nassani Investments in Private Lending claims and schedules the foreclosure auction after placing a lien on the Graceland mansion and property. Bachelor star Colton Underwood is going to be a dad. The television personality and former football player is expecting his first child with his husband, political strategist Jordan C. Brown. In an interview with Men's Health, Underwood shared how he and Brown are expecting a baby boy via surrogate after experiencing fertility struggles. Underwood has an extreme low sperm count, but was able to regain his fertility via sperm rehab. Underwood and Brown's surrogate is now due to give birth to their son in October. The couples first found an egg donor whose fertilized embryo was transferred into the surrogate. Underwood and Brown looked for an egg donor who was spontaneous and adventurous. Underwood said, "Some people want blue eyes and blonde hair. We want somebody deep and cool. I believe in nature versus nurture, so give us the basics and we can show this kid love." Underwood confirmed the baby news on Instagram, writing, "Our little boy is coming this fall." Former Bachelor host Chris Harrison responded in the comments, saying, "Couldn't be more happy for you guys." Underwood came to fame as a contestant in Becca Kerfrin's season of The Bachelorette and later starred in The Bachelor season 23. He came out as gay in 2021. Producer Fred Roos died peacefully in his Beverly Hills home at the age of 89, Roos's publicist confirmed. Roos, who died Saturday, produced many Francis Ford Coppola films, including his latest Megalopolis, which premiered at the Cannes Film Festival. Roos also co-produced the Godfather trilogy and Apocalypse Now. He produced many of Coppola's films like One from the Heart, Tucker, A Man in His Dream, and The Outsiders, and executive produced Eleanor Coppola's documentary on the making of Apocalypse and her fiction films. He co-produced Sofia Coppola's The Virgin Suicides and executive produced her films from Lost in Translation to Priscilla. Roos was a casting director in the 60s and 70s for, among others, TV's That Girl and Mayberry RFD, and movies The Godfather, The King of Marvin Gardens, and American Graffiti. He was also a casting executive on Francis Ford Coppola's Jack and the Rainmaker. Though uncredited, Roos consulted for George Lucas on Star Wars and suggested roles for Harrison Ford, Carrie Fisher, and James Earl Jones. Roos began his career in the mailroom at MCA Talent Agency, which became part of Universal Studios. He was a driver for Marilyn Monroe and eventually was promoted to agent. Roos is survived by his wife Nancy Drew and son and producing partner Alexander Sandy Roos. Roos was 89. Jennifer Garner shared tears at her daughter Violet's high school graduation. The actress shared photos and videos Monday that captured her emotional response to Violet, her 18-year-old daughter with her ex-husband Ben Affleck, graduating from high school. The photo shows Garner crying and applauding at the graduation ceremony. She also includes a video of herself crying on the plane ride home, asking, "How are we going to make it? What are we going to do?" Garner captioned the post, "Tell me you have graduated without telling me you have graduated. Bless our hearts." Actress and producer Reese Witherspoon showed her support for Garner in the comments. Garner has 3 children with Affleck: Violet, Serafina, 15, and Samuel, 12. The actress said on Live with Kelly and Mark in November 2023 that Violet had started the college application process. Garner says, I can see the stress, even though the excitement and stress go hand in hand. She's handling it like a champ, and she's totally in control. She's a self-starter." She added, "I'm proud of her no matter what." Garner most recently starred in The Last Thing He Told Me, an Apple TV Plus series based on the Laura Dave novel. The show was renewed for a 2nd season in March. Muse frontman Matthew Bellamy is a dad of 3. The singer and musician recently welcomed his 3rd child, his 2nd with his wife, Elle Bellamy. Bellamy and his wife announced the birth of their son, George Julian Wade, in a post Monday on Instagram. The couple shared the news alongside photos of their baby boy at the hospital and at home. Elle Bellamy captioned the post, "We're so pleased to announce the arrival of our new baby angel boy, George Julian Wade Bellamy, born Sunday, May 12, 2024. The most special blessing, born on Mother's Day and what would have been my late mother's 60th birthday. Named after Matt's dad, George, my mom, Julie, and my cowboy dad, Billy Wade Evans. He also arrived healthy and happy and handsome as ever. We are so blessed and basking in a newborn heavenly bliss. I'm recovering well, and he has already settled into such a nice routine. So grateful to my wonderful, perfect husband at Matt Bellamy for being so supportive and by my side every step of the way. It is an honor to bring another brilliant Bellamy into existence." Bellamy's father, George Bellamy, responded in the comments. The Bellamys married in August 2019 and welcomed their first child together, daughter Lavella Dawn, in June 2020. Bellamy also has a 12-year-old son, Bigum, with his ex-fiancée, the actress Kate Hudson. And finally, the Grammy Awards will return in February 2025. CBS and the Recording Academy announced in a press release Tuesday that the 67th Annual Grammys will take place February 2nd, 2025 in Crypto.com Arena in Los Angeles. The show will air live at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on CBS and also will be streaming on Paramount+. The Recording Academy presents the Grammys to recognize outstanding achievements in the music industry. First round voting will run October 4th to the 15th, with nominations to be announced November 8th. Final voting will take place December 12th to the 3rd of January 2025. This year's Grammys took place February 4th at the Crypto.com Arena and aired on CBS. Taylor Swift, Miley Cyrus, and SZA were among the big winners of the night. Other award shows have announced 2025 ceremony dates, including the BAFTA Film Awards, which will take place February 16th, 2025, and the SAG Awards, which will take place February 23rd, 2025. And as your entertainment report for Tuesday, May 21st, 2024, I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. I'll be back tomorrow to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Good night, and God bless you all.